Well, Super Bowl 52 is in the books. The Philadelphia Eagles are Super Bowl champions after they defeated the Patriots 41 to 33. I'd honestly say it was one of the best games I've ever seen, certainly one of the best Super Bowls I've ever watched. I thought it was absolutely spectacular all the way through, whether you were rooting for the Eagles or the Patriots. I didn't have a horse in this race since I'm a Saints fan, but overall I was impressed from beginning to end, especially with the performance of Nick Foles. Tom Brady was absolutely spectacular in the game as well, throwing for a Super Bowl record 505 yards. And I believe that the total for the game for both teams was 1,152, which is the all-time record for any game, regular or postseason. I thought the performance of Corey Clement can't go unnoticed for the Philadelphia Eagles. He was spectacular at the running back position, both receiving and running. Jay Ajayi and LeGarrette Blount were huge factors in when it came to Philadelphia's run game, especially LeGarrette Blount, as he was able to put up a touchdown in the game. And you know that that's a sweet feeling for a guy who just won the Super Bowl with New England the year before, just as Chris Long did. And honestly, one of the plays of the game, if not the play of the game, was the strip sack by Brandon Graham. It was, without a doubt, one of the best defensive plays in recent memory, right up there with guys like Tracy Porter and Malcolm Butler. It was just absolutely unbelievable, and it was able to get, it let the Eagles get that extra 3 points that they needed to just put a safe barrier in between them and Tom Brady, who tried to go and win the game late. I thought that Nick Foles' performance was one of the best in history, aside from the fact that he had an interception, which you could probably blame on Alshon Jeffrey more than anyone else. He really played outstanding when it came to stepping up in the pocket, taking hits, and delivering the pass by either linebackers or corners. It didn't matter. One play that stood out to me was early in the fourth quarter, or midway through the fourth quarter. They had a fourth down in their own territory, and I remember saying that I would have punted the ball at that situation, but Doug Peterson said, let's go for it on 4th and 4. And Foles just throws a rocket for about 6 yards, but he just stepped up and just threw that sucker so hard that there was no way a corner was going to have a shot at it. The only guy who was able to was Zach Ertz. Absolutely spectacular. Top to bottom, I can't complain about the Super Bowl, and I like that Gene Steratore and the officials did not play a massive role in how the game ended. I know people want to say, did Zach Ertz catch it or did Corey Clement catch it? Listen, they're catches. Well, if those aren't catches, then what is? The officials did not decide this game. That's what was great to watch. It was a Super Bowl based off of the two teams that were probably the best in the NFL at that time. And we got what we wanted. We got a great game. And it's a little nice, too, that Tom Brady doesn't get his 6th. But overall, very impressive Super Bowl. I'm so stoked for next year. I'm so excited to see what the Saints do and Seattle does and just all the teams. It's going to be a great year. Great ending to this one.